Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. How are you guys today? How are you today? It's your pontiff. Guys, good news. Everything is cool with my good friend. Everything's cool. Now guys, we had an amazing announcement last night. Patek Philippe. Now I gotta tell you, I was a bit disappointed a few days ago because they released some Nautiluses. Well, they released a green one. I'm not really that interested in Nautiluses. I like the Calatravas. The Calatravas. That's what I'm interested in, guys. And guess what happened? They released the new Calatrava. That's right, guys. It's all out there now. Marco, how are you, my friend?
All's well. How are you, Arch?
Oh my God, it's amazing. Can you believe what they have done? Can you believe it, man?
I gotta tell you, Arch, this is pretty damn good. This is pretty damn good.
Look, they had to bring up the Calatrava line up to date. You know,
Yeah.
that's what they had to do that. You know, they had to do it because it was. Who's that guy walking around there? Who's that guy?
Oh no, he's a new guy. He's just joining the stream.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I don't know if I like the hobnail bezel, but I like the big movement. They wanted that for years.
Right. Well,
But
JJ said it's like too old fashioned. I don't think so. I think it's classic Patek.
the watch therapist. Who are you, watch therapist?
Oh my goodness, I don't know where I am and how I got here. Marco, please help.
Oh, what's going on?
Hey, where you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Hey, JJ, how are you?
Good. Arch, I don't like it either. Marco's telling me I have to like it because it's a Patek.
Right.
You don't have to like anything. ADG, £2. They delivered, Arch. Do you prefer the G or the R? I wish they would have brought out a yellow.
No.
I wanted a yellow gold, a J. I'd probably go for the R. I like the R. I think the R is probably a little bit, look. Marco, the thing is, right? The only thing look, I suppose they had to do something different because they already have the 5. Then they didn't kill the 5196. Did you see that?
Yeah, Tim says they're probably gonna update it. I'd actually probably agree. They're probably gonna put this movement inside, maybe come out with a new kind of design, something like that, new layout.
Would they rename it, but that's the question, the 5196, because they
Maybe
can't
the
use
6196.
52.
Arch,
They can't call it a 5296. That's already taken. And the
What about
interesting
this?
thing is, they didn't release any automatic date Calatravas. It's only a manual wind. No
That's
date.
better.
keep it slim.
No, but that's always been bread and butter. Bread and butter. 9 out of 10 psychopath CEOs prefer an automatic over a manual.
I like the watch itself. I just don't like the hobnail bezel.
JJ, you took the words out of my mouth.
I'm trying to envision
like-
what they could have done to make it more palatable.
Well, but the problem is they couldn't put the smooth bezel because it would be too similar to the 5196, which they're keeping at the moment.
Right.
So they had to be a little bit sneaky. So what they did was they very cleverly, I think it's brilliant. What they've done is brilliant. This is not a Rolex release, okay? It's not disappointing. This is what the market has wanted. And they brought out a big size, because that was the criticism of the 5196. It wasn't
I don't know if
worthy
it's
of
what the market wanted, Arch. I got to tell you that.
well, 39 is a great size. Arch, what do you think if
39.
they made one row of hobnail, like one thicker row instead of two? Do you think it would
But
look
two
ridiculous?
Classic. 2 is classic. That's what they did on the old references.
Yeah, because my first Patek was look. I tell you honestly, I think It's like when Mercedes releases a new model, you say, "Oh, I don't like it," but then you come back and say, "Oh, I like it. I like it."
Get used to it.
Brent,
Right?
deathbed watch, 100%. Of course, these are bought by old men who are on the later years of life, and they say, "I always wanted a Patek." That's 100%. That's exactly what that genre is. These are death. Of course they are. What do you think? You're not going to live forever, Charlie, are you?
Where'd the watch therapist go? He left?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Hey, man, if you want to jump on, by all means, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Jump
We
on.
reviewed his collection on the
By
Watch
the way,
Partner.
I had to talk to our Mr. 2. Everything is good. He's a great guy.
Wonderful.
I managed to offload his JLC. Okay.
All is right in the world.
Yeah, look, I think the problem is, my problem is, I'll tell you what my problem is. I was emotionally attached to the watch. He wasn't dating my sister, it's a watch. You know what I mean, JJ?
Yeah.
That's exactly...
I'm glad it's all resolved now. Ready to get back to the watches.
My problem is, JJ, I get so emotionally involved in the watches because I love them. You understand?
Yeah, I get it.
I really do love the watches. Tim Wright, what do you think of this new Patek? Because your father's got a 5196. What do you think of this new one? Tim's going to tell me it's amazing. What are you going to say, Tim?
It's the new generation. We're entered a new era of dress watches, Archie. This is revolutionary. Because if you notice, they still kept. It's so revolutionary. Because if you look at their catalog, they still have the old 5196, and they'll keep it. But this one, it's like the craftsmanship they put into it is just on the next level.
And 65-hour power reserve.
Man, and the hobnail bezel.
Look
at the hands. The hands.
Sorry, what's that, JJ?
No, Vacheron was already doing a 65-hour power reserve in the traditional arch. Just saying.
Okay.
Twin
just
barrel.
saying, guys.
Okay,
Single barrel is more impressive. Sorry. Just saying.
Okay.
No, but the single... well, I mean, look.
CB, $5. The bezel is beautiful. They nailed it. Look, I think it's absolutely amazing. The thing is, Tim, the interesting thing is they didn't release an automatic color because they've got the 5227, which has got the hinge back. See, that's very expensive because of the hinge back. Yeah. They need to have an automatic with date, no hinge back. That's coming next year, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they'll do the 5196. They'll do 6196. Maybe that's...
6196.
Yeah. Because that one, it's still in line. And, man, this is so revolutionary. This is...
I like the white gold. I think it looks a little more modern than this.
The white gold.
Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the white gold. He likes the white gold.
It's a little more modern. This is like with the brown alligator. It's just very old manish. I don't know. I feel like I'm smoking a pipe in a library or something. This one at least is a little more...
smoking a pipe. Isn't that a cool thing? Smoke a pipe in a library? Man, we haven't been able to do that since the 50s, since Reagan, since Nixon was in office. That Jimmy Carter destroyed it all. You know that? What do you think? The white gold. I quite get it. Right. I get it. Look, it's a beautiful watch. Is that double barrel? Who said it was double barrel? Is it double barrel? I haven't read the spec. Yeah. It is double barrel.
Yeah, if you look at the movement, you see it's got two
Wow.
boobs. You can see the cleavage.
I tell you what, man, it's absolutely amazing. The other interesting thing I think they did, which I think was amazing, they've got the new steel annual calendar. Just out of interest there, that's the lineup of Calatravas. So you've got 5196, 5196 in P, 5227, and you got this one here. That's just for the Middle East customers. That's the 5297 with diamonds. That's just But I got to tell you, look at this new annual calendar in steel. Now, they've actually said something.
God bless.
God
This-
bless. Jesus.
This
you.
is a
Sorry
watch
about that.
for both sexes. Did you notice that? It's
Really?
a watch
What?
for...
What's
Well,
the
it's
size?
not necessarily... Is it a men's? It's 38 mil.
It's definitely a men's, Arch. This is definitely men's.
For the first time, Patek is offering an annual calendar in a round Calatrava type polysteel case, 38 diameter that suits all wrists.
Right. This is a uni. It's a uni.
Unisex.
And look at the
Patek was
craftsmanship
politically
on the
correct.
bracelet. I think this is a better bracelet than the older generations.
Made for
No,
all
Tim,
humans.
you don't understand, Tim. This is steel. Tim, this is
It's going to be
steel.
double over retail.
People
though.
kind.
That's impossible
Tim.
to get.
Tim, they've never had it in steel. Do you understand that? This is in steel.
It's so funny that steel is so highly regarded. It's just baffling to me.
It's a fad. It's just
Right.
how people look. It's
Just,
just
there's
a
so
fad.
few of them, right? That's the only reason, right? The rarity.
Look, I
It's
got to
also
tell you,
really
that
rare.
dial is amazing. Look at the linen textured dial there. How could
What was
you
the
not
name,
love
Marco?
that?
Oh, it's linen.
No, it's like tar. What's it?
Oh,
think they could-
yeah, tartan, right?
Tartan.
On those,
Tartan
those
pattern.
men.
I
What's
think
it
they could
called?
have did a cooler job on the bracelet, to be honest.
It's the Irish, the kilt. Tartan. Wow.
Oh, it's tartan. Scottish. That's a Scottish. It's not
Scottish.
Irish.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
Tartan.
Finnegan's Wake.
Finnegan's Wake. Yeah. James Joyce. He was
James Joyce.
busted for plagiarism. You know that?
I mean, of course.
We're all plagiarizing. You know that?
Look at this. We're literally plagiarizing right now Patek's website.
Yeah, Patek just stole FP Jordan's bracelet, by the way. On the Chronomet Souverain, it's pretty much the same bracelet.
It's all
Ah.
plagiarism. Wow.
I got to tell you, that
Tartan.
is beautiful. What do you think of it?
I think that I would never buy. I would get Steel Sports Rolex instead of this.
It's impossible to get.
No, but you don't understand. This is when you're at the end of your life. You understand? You.
Oh,
See,
yeah, I
this is
do
what-
understand.
You don't
The
understand when men
For
get
50,000, I would get a rose gold olive dated or the
old. But
dated that
this is
JJ has.
when-
And or
This is when we're old. We're on the way out. We want to leave a legacy. See, we can't have a park or a bridge named after all of us. So we get an heirloom. An heirloom. You understand? Loom!
Look at the loom in the hands, Marco. Loom.
who cares?
Loom.
Archie's totally frozen. By the
Loom
way.
shot.
You see Archie frozen, he's got his mouth wide
this-
open.
This watch shocked him so hard.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's a.
Oh,
This is a shocking watch, guys.
it's very cool.
Heirloom! Loom!
Archie, you back?
Snap
No.
out of it, Archie. It's just a watch.
It's sinking fast and furious.
Man. I mean, this is what the watch like this does to old men. Well, not to say that Archie is old, but it's so shocking that it just literally you freeze up. You know, you go on Fifth Avenue, they have a
Having
Patek.
trouble connecting.
display.
What's going on?
Oh,
there
here
you
we
go.
go.
Hey,
Hello?
we're back.
Good
you're
dawn is back.
Now we hear you.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I've got a new zest for life. Steel, here we go. Showcase watches. My Steel sports watch. Go with me on life's journey. Address Patek counts the time to your death. Both beautiful,
Right.
definitely different markets.
That's right.
100%.
Oh, we got our good friend from Toronto. Hello, watch therapist. What's going on, man?
Oh,
Thomas G, your kids will sell that watch quicker than you can imagine. So, what sort of watches do you have, watch therapist? Tell me what you got. Give us the dirt. The dirt. I want to hear what you've got.
3-piece combo meal, Rolex, and Rolex. Okay, we got
what
the.
models? What models have
one,
you got,
two.
man?
I got the 126711 CHNR. That's the root beer.
Yeah, what else?
very cool.
I got the 116610 LN. That's the sub 40 millimeter.
Yep. The
Blues.
date.
Okay. And then we also got the 214-270 Explorer 39 millimeter.
And the Mark 1 or the Mark
Wow.
2?
Very cool.
That is
Very
amazing.
balanced.
Thank you, gentlemen, for having
Have
me
you had
on.
to
I
go to a
appreciate
lot
it.
of therapy to get those watches?
I'm heading that way, that's for sure. It's an addiction, I'll tell you that much.
So what do you do for a job?
Spoiler alert, I'm a therapist.
Hey,
You
Arch,
read souls for a living?
maybe he can be your Dr. Melfi. You like?
I'm just looking into the soul. Have you super chatted lately?
And those therapists, they don't make a lot of money.
No, that's what they do.
It's hard work.
I got to tell you, I'm honestly absolutely stunned by the releases. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say. What can I say, guys? This is
Archie-
you know what they've done. Can I just be a little bit
Toxic
cynical?
sledge art.
Yeah.
Can I be a bit cynical? Okay, so what they did is, I got the 5035. This is basically just a rehash of the 5035 in a steel case.
I mean,
They're
it's got
fresh
modern
little-
proportion. Yeah, it's got modern proportions.
No,
The
my
dial
one is
is different.
37. My one's 37. This is
This
38.
is 38. Right. It's more modern. Let's be honest.
It's
And it's on
steel.
a steel bracelet.
It's got a beautiful blue. You notice everyone's using blue?
What's because green is not blue. Blue is the color. It's like black and white. Black,
That's
white,
right.
and blue are the three colors.
That's right, Marco. Green is not blue.
JJ, tell me
Yes.
this. You're in the market for a Patek. Like, let's be, I don't want to be nasty to you because I love you. But me and you are sort of more at the end than the beginning. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
Es-
I
Especially,
think I'm still. I think I'm still in the first half, the first act. But okay.
now the question I have for you is: would you consider one of these new releases as a Patek? Like you were looking at, you love the 5205, right?
Right. I would
Would
like
this-
this if it was 40. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know how.
40.
I don't know how it wears, but if this was 40, I'd be all over it.
There's 50,000 at retail.
Right. You're not going to be
Is
able
it,
to get.
have they released the prices?
Yeah, scroll down. It's like
Patek's got the
53,000.
prices on their website.
Yeah, scroll down.
30,000. 50,000 for the.
Right
the-
there. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. See that arrow? Scroll up a little bit more. That arrow. Click on the arrow. I'm pretty sure it shows the price, right?
Does.
What?
Oh, it's ad block. Ad block.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
but I mean, you pulled it up on yours, right, Tim?
I did. It's 50,000.
Yeah, it's
50,000
50,000.
US dollars.
Maybe scroll down. Maybe that's
It's
not
because
the place where
Aussie.
they
It's
show.
he has an Aussie version of the website.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's different for Americans.
Normally it displays it in Swiss francs. It displays it in Swiss francs.
I mean, what? How much is that? That 52? Is that a 5205 right there? On the left, the blue
Yeah,
dial.
5205.
How much? How much is that one? I'm just curious. Because
I
that's
thought that's
four.
about 70,000 Aussie. But you guys check it. What's it in your currency?
I don't know. Tim, you still have the site up?
Yeah, I'll open it. 1 second. We're looking at the annual, right?
Yeah, I'm just curious, like if you comparison like between the two.
Here we go.
They're both annual calendars, right?
The steel one was 47,900 US dollars.
Right.
47.
Yeah, 47. So it's almost 50.
Actually, Houdinki's just done an article on it. He always puts the prices down the bottom. For those two Calatravas, they're 29,570. That's actually a step up because
How much?
29,500.
Right, 30,000.
30 grand. Like they're pushing the market more expensive. What do you think? Stud muffin,
Oh, yeah.
$5. Arch, when we said raw and unfiltered, we meant that you should yell at Singaporean women, but you should still ask Mr. GMT about those steroids. Thank you. Thank you indeed there. I got to tell you, seriously, I'm just going to share that screen with you guys now. Let's get the screen shared. Are you excited by it or not? Tell me. Are you excited, bored? Just be honest with me.
I think it's a smart release. I think it's a really good release.
Okay,
Unisex.
so this is the Houdinki, guys. This is the Houdinki, right? This is the Houdinki, and
Hoodwinky.
Exactly.
6119. What do they say here? They say 39 mils. We already said that. It's got the new move, which is it's meant to be an upsized version of the 215 to suit modern cases. Okay, so it's got 65 hours power reserve versus 44 hours. Okay, that's a big improvement. And it's basically water resistance, virtually none. It's $29,000. 29. That's a what you guys in America. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
It's a lot, but it's not the end of the world. Like it's a huge amount of money.
And
But
this
it's
other
not
Patek, this new one
100,000.
here. This is the Platinum Inline Perpetual Calendar. Inline. What do you think of that?
That's cool.
beautiful.
Shitter. No, I'm just messing.
It's 41 mils. 41 mils. And the price. Oh, look how it works. That's so clever. Look at that, man.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow, that is
Can we get a
amazing.
wow?
Do you think it would have been a little cooler if they spaced it out, or you think that
No, it's
it's even
beautiful.
more
I
cool
love
that
it.
it's all together?
I love it, man. And what movement is it? This
I like
is
the dial. That dial's
the
killer.
new 31260. It's been redesigned.
It's 130,000.
It's what?
How expensive is it?
130,000.
Oh my god, are they
US.
absolutely insane or what?
You notice Patek is going up scale, like their prices. I don't really see much at the discount end. Do you? The discount?
Let's get these
Is there a
super chats
discount?
very quickly.
Tim, you
Chats.
still
Here we
haven't
go.
told me
Thank
how
you so
much.
much. David Smith, $5. You said Mido sucks when you said a few years back, but you respect for the brand. But I used to own a Rolex 1400M Air King, and it felt cheaply done. No, the
What's a
14,000.
1400? What's a 14,000? Is that a modern
That's just
one?
the Air King, the 34 mil Air King
Oh,
with
come
sapphire.
on. You can't compare that
Sapphire.
shitter. It's a shitter, isn't it?
Look, Mido is just they were a nothing Swiss brand.
Shitter.
I used to work at a jewelry store that sold Mido, and they thought I would have good luck selling this stuff. But everybody at that price point wanted a Tag Heuer.
Right. You don't have enough kudos with the Mido.
Yeah. ABC, £2. Arch. Think I'm getting old. The 6119R is gorgeous. Lolex.
What's going on, boys?
What do you think, man? The releases. Patek Philippe has released the watches. What do you think?
Still out of my price range, but I like it.
Yeah, they are a bit expensive, aren't they?
What are they starting at again?
Well, it's 29,000, just under 30 for the Calatrava, 30,000 US.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of cash, man.
But the
Still very
funny thing
nice.
is, this watch should be no more expensive than the 5196, should it?
Yeah, ideally, but it's still a beautiful watch. I really like them. What was the panel's consensus on them?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have a Black Panther on the dial.
Oh well, yeah, it's definitely missing that.
I mean, these are for people at the end of life, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw that comment from earlier. What is it? The deathbed watch?
Yeah. Well, people
I
buy
don't
this
know.
stuff when they're going, don't they?
I could see someone wearing it now, if you were into that.
If you're into that type of stuff.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hey,
Like
Doc.
someone like Will.
Doc. Okay, it's okay. We'll just let him sit there. Guys, I gotta tell you, Birmingham, would you get one?
Later in life, not on my deathbed, but maybe for like years old.
Okay.
Something
They were a
to
bit-
aspire to.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Something to aspire to. Man. Oh, Marco. What's happened to Marco?
He
Maybe
went
we
on
have
mute
Marco.
just before he took off, so something must have happened. He had to go on mute.
Yeah. No, I think he's just had a technical problem there.
No worries, no worries.
Irex guy. What's he doing? What's this guy? What are you doing, Irex guy?
I'm here on your show, Captain. How you doing?
How are you going, man? Whereabouts are you? The sky looks amazing. Where are you?
I'm in Georgia, in the United States of America.
How is your Irex Guy's channel going? The Irex Guy Adventure channel?
About 81,000 subscribers and about 57 million video views so far.
You making a living?
Oh, well, not what I want to do. I mean, not Patek money, but, you know, discount Rolex.
But is it enough, like, compared to your normal job? How does it compare to that?
Oh, it's much better. Yeah,
Okay.
it's doing well, man. How's everything going on yours right now?
Look, it's hard. YouTube is hard, you know?
Oh, I know. And we're tracking each other pretty closely with the stats. We always have been.
Hey, RX guy,
Yeah.
do you think I should quit my job and do YouTube for a
Oh,
living?
without a doubt. Just be sure.
You think
to
I have
find-
what it takes?
I think you got it. You got the lighting, man. You got the microphone. You got professional audio.
Actually, there was a Irex Guy. There was a fantastic video, and I recommend you to look at this, Tim, as well.
Oh yeah,
There's a channel called Normal Guy Supercar.
I saw that. You posted
Yes.
it in the Patreon.
And he talks about how much money he earned for 2020.
Yeah.
Right now, he
Disaster.
said he only made 25,000. But the thing is, just between you and me, he pays absolutely no tax.
Yeah.
He's got a fully. How many people have a fully deductible Ferrari? I mean, Jesus Christ, that guy's a genius. He's got
Well, you
a
get
fully funded Ferrari. Ferrari. Do you
You
understand?
can write it all. Wait a
Hell of
minute,
a
hold on. You can
Ferrari,
write
too.
it all off on your channel if you get a Ferrari.
Because it's a motoring channel. It's a Ferrari channel.
Ferrari channel.
Right. But don't you have to like show revenue or something like?
Yeah,
Like
dude,
if
but he's got so many expenses. Do you know what those puppies cost to keep going?
Yeah.
Right. So could he write it off as a loss? Like if he had a regular
Possibly.
business?
Possibly. I don't think he's even done it. He's still making such a big loss, and that there he doesn't even need to put the Ferrari into it.
Tim,
So
what
could
is
I
your
write off
Big-
my
website?
watches?
Sorry?
I could write off my watches basically.
No, because what I
Oh.
do is the problem is if I wrote off my watches, I'd have to declare capital gains as well,
Because they go up
So-
in price.
and so I claim the travel as a deduction, but
What about servicing cost?
No, that's not a deduction. No. Because they've also, that is a balance sheet asset because it's still, you see, so you got to be a bit. I don't want to
Wait,
push
so I
it.
can't
guys,
write
guys.
off my Submariner Arch? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think you can. If you want to be audited, you can. Do you want to be audited?
No worries. I'm not going to get audited, Arch.
Stevie C brings up a good point. Marco, can you pull that up? Even though I know. JJ's new Porsche channel starts tomorrow. There we go, Arch. What do you think? Should I start a Porsche channel?
Look,
That'd be so cool.
And
Oh wait,
the
a
funny
minute.
thing
Lolix
is-
has a Porsche channel.
let me say.
What is he
shit.
waiting for?
Just get a Toyota Corolla, JJ. You don't need a Porsche. What do you need a Porsche for?
Let me say this to you. If you look at all these channels, it's not so much the car. Well, the car is important, okay, but you've got to be able to tell a story. It's the story that makes it interesting.
That's right.
Like, I don't know. I watch Hoovy. Hoovy gives me the shits now, okay?
That
Hoovy's
Hoovie's
too
Garage,
rich.
right?
Hoovie's
Garage.
too rich. He plays the dumbest automotive channel on YouTube. The guy's making $1 million a month. I mean, he's just too successful for my liking. Okay,
What
I don't
about
like
Gary's
people that
garage? Have you seen Gary's garage?
he's done nothing, man. I don't know what's going on there.
Who's the really sensible guy, Arch? Scotty Kilmer.
Yeah, Kilmer's sensible. Yeah.
Arch
He
is
hates
frozen again.
Caymans.
People don't like
Toyota.
sensible. They like insanity.
You were frozen, Arch. What'd you say?
Scotty Kilmer is Toyota. Toyota. It's boring, man.
Yeah. After a while.
Yeah, he hates Porsches.
It's almost like Rolex, isn't it?
Ooh, sensible's
except
always
more
boring.
Except it's Seiko. You know, it's sort of. I gotta tell you, the automotive channel. Look, it depends, but you don't like playing with cars, do you, JJ?
I don't play with them, but I like nice cars.
Because he does mods, he does fixes, he does stuff, you know.
I don't
I learned my
See, if I
mods off
started
of him.
doing that, I'd end up breaking everything.
His mods are sensible.
Would you ever get a Ferrari, Doc?
Oh no way. No, if I landed into big money, I'd get a nice 911 or maybe even a Singer 911.
Yeah, I mean, the Ferrari's just ridiculous, isn't it?
It's too much maintenance, too much headache. You know, even if you have a lot of money, you want to be able to drive it when you feel like driving it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's the good reason why Ferraris only do a couple thousand kilometers a year.
Yeah. Do more than that and you'll be stranded somewhere.
Arch, by the way, I started looking at Ferrari Californias. You
Yes.
can't find a decent one under 125,000.
Oh, you're joking.
Right. You can't. Maybe like a one with like a salvage title or something you could get for 80, but anything decent's 125.
But have they gone up or what?
I don't know. I never followed the market. I'm just going by what you guys were saying that Federico paid 80 for his. But the only thing I saw one for 80 and it had a salvage title. It must have been wrecked or something.
His was janky and broken down, though, wasn't it? The one that Federico got?
No.
It needed repairs.
He did a PPI and they said there were a few things, but they're very fussy because he went to Ferrari of Miami and anything in question they said replace.
Yeah, they want to make the money.
Well, but that's what a dealer does. Dealers get very fussy. As normal guy Supercar said, he said you wouldn't do a lot of this stuff. You just leave it and see. And a Ferrari that doesn't leak is not a Ferrari. Stud Muffin, $10. Can you pull up? Actually, Stud Muffin, we got some technical issues today, my friend. Stud Muffin. We got some technical issues happening here.
Is Stud Muffin related to Muff Stuffin'? Just wondering.
Sure, just having a look. I gotta tell you, oh, see, that's a YouTube video. I don't really want to play that, Stud Muffin. What is that? If I play that, see, I gotta be careful. Oh, it's MG Guy. Yeah, I love him. M Guy. So M Guy's an Australian guy. I'd put you onto that. He's the guy who's got the Ferrari 360, and he very much talks about running costs on it.
Arch, I saw a car today you would totally hate that I like.
What's that?
It was a Porsche 911 convertible, all-wheel drive, automatic. I said, Archie would absolutely hate this.
It's not about hating it. It's just the purists
Kind of a waste
don't
when
like
it's
it.
an automatic.
Right. I don't want to drive stick, though. I have no interest in showing off for the purists.
It's not that. It's about enjoying the
one tick
drive, you know?
Yeah, but you know what?
Can you guys keep
It's like-
quiet? You're going to hear everything on my channel.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
Are those his kids?
Hey, JJ, what kind
No,
of
it's
camera
the
are you
crew.
using, by
It's the
way?
lighting crew.
Me?
The script directors.
Yeah, the screenwriters
content-
are making too much noise in the background. They can't
Yeah.
Something's wrong with my sound, too, by the way. Guys, there's something wrong with my sound.
You sound fine.
I don't know what you guys
It's
are
all
doing.
part of the script, Doc.
Irish guy, did you ask what camera I'm using?
Yeah,
Are
it
you-
looks really good.
Oh, I don't know, Tim. Which one did you make me buy? I forgot the camera. What was it
It's
called?
the Logitech
The Stream Cam?
Stream Cam
With
Really?
a rodent mic.
with
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
Rode mic.
good.
Who's
Yeah,
got
that
that?
looks really good. It's USB connection.
USB connection. Yeah, nice and easy. I told Tim, give me a setup that the biggest dummy could use. So he got me the rodent mic.
I've actually got a Logitech. You know that?
Mhm.
What model did Tim say? This is.
It's called a Stream Cam. It's like a square.
Stream Cam. No,
Interesting.
Stream Cam, it's squarish. The shape is squarish.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a
Interesting,
box.
because that means it's not streamlined.
And actually, the really cool thing about that cam, JJ, you can actually turn it sideways, and you can stream vertically.
Yeah. Yep.
But can
Very
you put it in
easy.
a fanny pack? Can you put it in a fanny pack like Irix guy?
There you go. Got to be trendy with it, man. I use
Exactly.
ATEM Mini Pro, but I've got to hook my Sony to it, so it's kind of
Hey
big. but
guys,
it
listen to
works.
this. David Smith, $5. Arch, do you like Aston Martin, even though you're a British gentleman yourself? I got to tell you, I'm Ukrainian. I'm not really British. I've got a British passport. My dad was born there. I suppose that makes you British.
You have
Look.
Ukrainian passport?
No.
Okay.
You're as British as every other British.
Look,
Now in
Aston
London.
Martin is amazing. They're amazing cars. I love Aston Martin was just hideously expensive. You know they use Mercedes AMG engines now.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
the
that's
new-
a problem though. You know.
I love Aston Martin. I've always loved. Yeah, they're amazing cars. Aston Martin, incredible,
And
expensive.
their aesthetics, their aesthetics is unbelievable. I mean,
It's
they
like
just
a
make
British Maserati. That's what Aston Martin is. A British Maserati? Would you say that?
It's like a beautiful upgrade from a Jaguar.
Yeah, you know they used to use a lot of interchangeable parts with certain Jaguars because Ford owned both of them at one stage. Ford owned Aston and Jaguar. And Thomas G, £3.33. Where is Birminghard's there? He's walking around the hood.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Art.
down in I'm down in Lolex's neighborhood,
No way.
Wow.
Where are you?
It's in
vacationing.
Florida.
I'm in Palm Desert.
Oh, that's far.
Hey, Art,
Well,
Cool.
I'm gonna swing by your dealer maybe tomorrow.
Ice.
you're gonna bust
So we'll see.
this dealer.
Yeah, we'll get her in trouble.
He's frozen.
Chip Wong, $2. Why did you delete yesterday's show? I just thought I just for respect for Mr. Two, I said, hey, I'll delete it. He said, yep, that'll be great. I said, okay, done. That's why.
Sometimes the
You
script
snooze.
writers get a little out of hand.
That's true. A lot of the ad libbing.
The deletion was also part of the script, guys. By the way.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
it
if
will
you're,
be it will be available to Patreon members down the line, I believe.
I was
Yes.
just about to say that if you're a Patreon member, you can.
Yeah.
But you know, the lesson is. You know what the lesson is that you should watch every show. Never miss a show because these things are.
Guys, I got to tell you, realistically, Birminghard, you're living the dream. You're in a. Whereabouts are you? How much are the houses here? You're walking past. These are beautiful homes. How much do you reckon they are about?
Palm
I don't
Springs
even
is
know.
Palm Springs is
I-
pretty reasonable.
It's but it's like a retirement community.
Yeah.
Hey, that's perfect. Me and JJ are old. We're old. Over 50s living.
Yeah, 55 plus.
I got a long way to go.
You notice they say that over 50s living, but they're really meaning 70-year-olds. Like it's like teen magazine. Once you're a teenager, you don't read teen magazine. You notice how they do that? You know what I mean? Stud Muffin, $5. MG guy uploaded his watch collection. Also, you can pull up Grand Seiko SLGH003. Wow, he's actually a cool guy. I watch his stuff. I haven't watched it lately, but he had so much trouble. He bought a secondhand 360, and he had gearbox trouble. That was a disaster. Let me say that. An absolute disaster. Okay? But, David Smith, $5. Archie, thoughts on Etna Leather Goods, founded in Walsall, England in 1930. They do have a royal warrant for their bespoke goods. I've never heard of Ettinger.
Ettinger. I'm pretty sure
I've
that's
never
a
heard of
very high end leather goods.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm completely at a loss. I'm completely at a loss. I got to be honest with you. I've gone off the watch box stuff. I think, JJ, would you get an expensive box? I don't know. I think it's ridiculous, you know?
Not like 10 grand. That's insane. I wouldn't
is
spend more than like
ridiculous.
1,000 on a box, to be honest with you. It's just a box.
Yeah, it's a box. We're all going to go out in one, JJ. You know that?
I don't want an expensive one of those either. You know, just put me in a wood box. I don't give a shit. I'll be dead.
Cardboard?
Life is for the living, Arch. Life is for the living.
Life is for the living.
It's not. When I'm gone, I don't care. They could sprinkle my ashes. Just don't put me in water. I don't want to get sprinkled in water.
Oh, okay.
Sprinkle me on a mountain or something. You know.
Yes.
I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back as a fish.
You don't want to, JJ, you don't want to be fish food.
No, I don't like the water.
JJ, Paulie, Pussy had the same problem too. He didn't like the water either.
Yeah, he ended up in there for good.
Yeah, they wrapped him up in the carpet.
Yeah. I wonder if that was luxury synthetic carpet like you have.
If it's it won't rot if it's luxury synthetic carpet. It'll stay there forever.
Preserves them.
I got to tell you guys, what's going on here? Rolex. I got to tell you, Birmingham, you having fun out with the family?
Yep, just trying to get in a little bit of a pool time during spring break.
Wow. And what Rolex are you wearing?
I'm swimming with the Tudor. It's Blue Monday.
Wow, beautiful. You Americans only get 2 weeks of holiday a year, don't you? Is that right?
Yeah, generally. Sometimes if you've been at your place of employment longer, you get longer breaks. But
yeah,
definitely,
I had 4.
Definitely...
You had 4. That's unions for you, isn't it, JJ?
Right. It started with 2, and then after 5 years you get 3, and then after 15 years you get 4.
Wow. Did you take your holidays?
Oh yeah. Yep.
JJ, my dad gets 6 weeks, and he could take the 6 weeks straight.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow. What does he do?
Usually he takes the 6 weeks straight in the summer, and he goes to my cottage for like 3 to 6 weeks.
Just hang on.
To his cottage.
Wow.
That's really
Second
nice.
toilet break there.
Quiet on the set. He's consulting with the makeup people right now. They want to know why they don't get more than 2 weeks. So what's up? Did you go to a watch shop, Birmingham, or what? What's the deal?
Hopefully, I'm going to be maybe checking one out tomorrow. So I'll see. Same place that Lolex went a few weeks ago.
Oh,
nice.
Very cool.
Sorry about that, guys. David Smith, $5. Archie, have you ever checked out Harold Pinchback timepieces entirely? I've heard of that brand. Yes, I have. I got to be honest with you. I'm a Rolex fanboy, mass-produced. I don't like boutique. Mainly just Rolex. That's what we're all here for. JJ, you're a Rolex man.
Rolex.
Marco's a Rolex man. Tim's a Rolex.
Rolex.
Birmingham's Rolex and Tudor. Irix guy.
JJ LeCoute.
JJ LeCoute. Real Doc is Rolex. And Lolex is Rolex and Omega.
Classics. Archie, I bet I'm the only one here with a Ulysses Nardin Maxi Marine Diver. Does anybody else have a UN?
Yeah, no one wants that Irish guy. No one wants that. Man.
Did you find it? On the cruise ship? I think they give those out.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
Bear's
just
gonna have your
nasty.
lunch for
That's
that.
nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty.
We're
Look,
just
Ulysses
messing around.
Narden, I've
That's
owned
actually quite a good
Ulysses
piece.
Narden once. Never again. I'm never going there again. You know.
It's quality built, but the name just means Russian oligarch.
Russian oligarch.
You just don't want one because they're soft, or you thought the quality wasn't there.
The
Look-
association with oligarchs.
I never liked the design. Okay, that's the first thing. Is they're kind of an oxymoron. They're
Like
a
a
dress
Cartier
watch.
smashed with the Rolex.
Yeah, it's a bit of an acquired taste, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a very like aquatic theme with the anchor and all that. It's like very marine-esque.
Exactly.
It's like an underwater
Um,
dress on.
Exactly. I've got to tell you, I Rolex. That's where we're at, guys. Would you anything? What are you? And since these releases, has anything changed for you?
Archie.
Tim's.
Archie,
Tim's
these
had
crazy people, they're trying to convince me that I should get Explorer 1 two-tone instead of just regular Explorer 1. And they're making some really good points. It's madness.
I tell you what, it would stand out the two-tone Explorer one, wouldn't it?
What are you doing to me?
Yeah, it's expensive, but I think it's expensive. How could you? It's just amazing. The sizing. I don't know what to say. JJ,
Yes.
you looked at Ferraris. What did you find? Anything good there?
No, I mean they were all over 125. I just took it down. I wasn't interested in a Ferrari anyway. I want a 911.
Okay.
I know Rolex wants me to get the smaller one, but I don't know. I feel like I got to get a 911.
You going to sell some watches to get it, or what's the? Can't you sell some of that
We'll
crypto
see.
garbage?
I could do that.
That might be better. What do you reckon? Because crypto is nothing. It doesn't exist, does it?
Crypto. I mean, neither does a dollar, but you know, it's all faith in it. We'll see. We'll see how
Yeah.
it goes. I can always sell off half of it. I over doubled my money on it already, so I can just let half ride for free.
What's with the Porsche thing? Why do you feel you need? You realize they're so bloody uncomfortable, don't you?
I don't know. I figure it'll be fun.
You know they're awful, don't you?
Right? Why they?
I actually I went and sat in a few, and they're bloody awful. Do
The
you
911
like
was
that?
uncomfortable.
They're all uncomfortable. That's why the Porsche that's really good is the Macan, because you sort of sit. It's like an SUV,
Yeah.
right?
You could get those cheap too.
That's why. Yeah, they're not. I think you might be looking for something that's not there.
I just wanted a toy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have the same dilemma. Marco, how are you going there? He's got some technical. Stud Muffin,
Oh,
$2. JJ, start a Maserati channel.
Arch, I'm just laying in bed. I'm tired.
Oh,
Alright, wait
are
till
you
you get
okay,
home.
man? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired, Arch. I'm just tired.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, seriously, I think we got a bit of sticker shock from these releases. We're let down now. Nothing's available. We can't get anything.
By the way, Archie,
Yes.
you know, to get one of those new Calatrawas, you're probably going to have to buy Aquanaut to get one, to even get on the waiting list.
Crazy. He's so crazy.
Aquanaut's very hot model, you know.
All right, I'll go
You're
buy
gonna
an
have to buy
Aquanaut.
that one to get on the waiting list for the 6119.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's absolutely crazy, you know. These watches, it's madness, mad. I don't buy new. I don't ever buy new. I I'm a value shopper. Very proud to be a value shopper. JJ,
Arch.
could see you in a Maserati. Johnny Sachs, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd take a Maserati. Why not?
They're trouble. They're Italian.
Yeah, I don't want an Italian car anyway. I'd rather have a
They
Porsche.
sound amazing, but
Yeah, you could get an exhaust and anything could sound amazing.
okay.
Exhausts are not that expensive, you know. $2,000, you could sound like a Ferrari if you want.
Yeah.
It's not
I think you should get an. You're Italian. You know
yeah,
that?
so what is that? Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You got to get what works good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stick with Germans. You look at Doc. Doc's had Porsches. That's the thing. The backbone in Porsche is still. Look, my dad's taken his Benz in today to get that sunglass thing fixed.
I hope they get that settled for him. You know, I blew out one of my tires today, and it's still running. I think I got run flats. I don't even know. Some guy came up to me.
Tire?
I was pulling into a parking lot. And some guy came up to my car, and he's pointing at the wheel on the passenger side, and he's saying, "Hey, man, you have a big bubble, and not only is it a bubble, there's a big hole in it." I was like, "Yeah, okay, thanks." You know, he looked a little screwed up, the guy, so I didn't know what he was up to. You know, and he couldn't stay in it. You know, I was like, all right, I'll check it out. You know, take care, see you later. And he walked away. Then when he left, I pulled up a little bit and I got out to look. And sure enough, there was a giant bubble with a huge gash in it. But all the air is still in the tire.
Fuck. So what do they cost to replace?
Probably like $200, something like that, $250.
Damn.
Something like that. But it sucks because I'm bringing the car back in a couple months. I don't know. I have no idea, but my rim is all scraped up too. So I must have hit something.
Shit, JJ, you careful? What are you doing, man?
Fuck it. It goes back in a few months, Arch. Let them deal
But
with
you
it.
got to have the wheels. They're going to charge you.
Yeah. If you don't lease another car, they charge you. If you lease another car, all is forgiven. They don't care.
Okay.
You know. So we'll see.
God, JJ.
It's like a trap. I can never get out.
Would you ever get an SL? Why don't you get an SL? You know that, JJ? That's a fun car. That's so much
Is
better
that the
than
little
all this-
one?
No, the big one.
Oh, that's a lot of money. It's like 100-something.
Tony had one. Tony had one. You know that?
Yeah, but Tony was the boss of a mob family. I'm a retiree.
Tony had an SL? I don't think he had an SL.
No, I don't think he had.
He had the V12 SL. Remember, he was dating the dealer lady.
He went to go take a look at him, but he never got it.
You remember that? And she wouldn't. She became a stalker, and they had to send one of the guys around in the S class. They said, "You'll be scraping your nipples
off this buttery and soft leather."
Yeah.
You'll be scraping your nipples off it. And you know the last thing you remember is my face.
Yeah. He goes, "I know you think this is going to be romantic, but you're not going to see him. The last thing you're going to see is my face." That was a great part. He said they'll be scraping your nipples off this buttery soft leather, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, and it was a W202, which is W220. They're pieces of shit, by the way. They rust. Jay Wright, £2. Please get CLK soft top 6-pot low miles for content. JJ had one. You had a CLK, didn't you? You had the E class.
Yeah, I had the E class.
Toyota Mo, $5. Super chat, you nasty fikers. Thank you.
Actually, I might get the E class coupe. What do you think? The new E coupe convertible? Maybe I
Well,
can
they cheapened it up with the CLA, and it kind of looks like the E class.
No. The E looks different. No, the proportions on the E completely. I the same way. The C coupe looked the same as the E class, but when you really look at it, you start saying the C class looks crappy. The E class is amazing. Get an E300. Wowzers. ADG $2. Buy an old Range Rover back when they were British. I had a friend of mine who had actually my ex-wife's new husband. He had a Range Rover. He said they were the horrendous running. The beautiful car because they got air suspension, but absolute monsters. Stud Muffin, $2. Gran Turismos are bigger than 911s. He's talking Maserati. Maserati.
I don't know. I don't know what to get. Maybe I just get nothing. Maybe I just go get a little used truck. I want to get something fun, Arch. It could be dead tomorrow, man. I gotta enjoy myself.
Get one of those little mini trucks, you know, the ones like you see in Mexico. That's kind of like a one-seater. It's got the tiny bed in the back.
Yeah, those Rangers, those old school Rangers are cool.
Yep.
I got to tell you, JJ, I think for you, Yankee Doodle, $5. You can always go CNC Motors and get a real deal on a Ferrari. Wow. Yeah, that's CNC Motors. Yeah, it's a joke.
I'll tell you, you got to check out the new the E400 convertible. The 2021 is really nice. It's a little girly looking. That's the only thing I don't like.
Finchy, Alpha 4C for JJ. Carbon tub. Alpha 4C. Oh,
that's a nice car.
I don't know if it'd even fit in the bloody thing. They're so small.
They sell those in America? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they
do. Alfa Romeo is talking about that little one?
Yeah, the little one, the two-seater.
Yeah, I don't want one. I don't want a little car like that. I want a like a regular size car, like a 911.
Okay, maybe the Julia then.
I'm not an Alpha guy, to tell you the truth. They're kind of
beta.
They're kind of beta. I get a Porsche 911, just run people over. Get out of my way.
I gotta be honest with you, man. That's just amazing, you know?
Arch, I don't know why I have this idea in my head. I need to get a convertible. I never had one before. That's why. I feel like I need one.
ADG, $2. Just go for an M4. Would suit you. Comfy and fast.
This is true.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. Convertibles can be a lot of trouble when they break, you know?
Right. But what if I lease it? Then it doesn't matter. It's just built into the price.
Yeah, but you're going to leave it outside in the snow and that?
Yeah. I'm looking to get out of this now.
Yeah. You've got a few... You know what I would do if I were you, JJ?
What?
I think maybe a man of your caliber... Why don't you? You got all these women throwing themselves at you, right?
You do? Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you buy a $500 Corolla and just say to her, look, honey, I'm really on tough times. And just see if they stay with you or don't.
I could do that. But I want it for myself. What if I hide it around the corner? I buy both. I pick them up in the Corolla and then I drive around myself in the Porsche. Could work.
I got to be honest with you. I think, I don't want to say this badly to you, JJ, but I don't think you're enough car enthusiast. Like, what you said to me really upsets me. You said you leave your Benz outside. And you also, when you went to this flower shop, you took it through the car wash when you brought it back from the flower shop guy.
Oh yeah.
You're not supposed to take that through a car wash. That's
that broke his antenna.
It's an SL. Do you understand?
Yeah. You know, did I tell you how I got out of that when I broke his antenna? I put a CD in there and he didn't know for like 3 weeks. He just kept listening to the new CD because he liked the music. He never put the radio on. Like 3 weeks later, he went to put it on. He said, my radio doesn't work. I don't know what happened. That was when they had the antennas that used to go up and down. Remember those? Arch, what are we going to do about electric vehicles? Why? I don't know. That's a good question. He used to always own this car.
Look,
what about the EVs? What if I buy a Porsche and in a couple of years it's obsolete?
If it was going to happen anywhere, it happened in New York for sure.
But maybe the petrol ones, the last of the petrols, could become very valuable. That's what Lolex is counting on, aren't you?
No. I'm jumping ship as soon as that happens in LA. Probably get
What
a
you
Tesla or
jumping?
something. I'll probably get like a
Joking?
Tesla, like a Model 3 or something.
Wait.
Yeah, JJ, have you driven a Tesla yet?
No.
They got no soul.
Thank you.
Who's that? Is that your wife?
She
Yeah, it's
made
his
some
wife.
food. She made some food.
What'd she make for you?
Sandwich.
It's hard to explain. It's like French fries, basically. Let's just call it
She,
that.
I'm
that
sure she's not
Healthy
poisoning you,
French
Tim.
fries. Healthy French.
She's poisoning you.
Oh, she's very good to him.
So Archie, can I ask you something?
Sure, ask me anything.
Okay, so I've been talking to the guys about, potentially getting a third watch 2 to 3 years down the line. This wouldn't be an immediate buy, right? And we've been throwing around ideas, and so far we've talked about a two-tone Daytona. I think someone brought up a bluesy as well.
Yeah.
And what else was it, Tim? I feel like Tim was there for it.
It's be a GMT, right?
Oh, the GMT, one of the GMTs as well.
That's right.
What do you think, Arch? Keep in mind, this is 2 years, at the very least 2 years out.
I gotta tell you, seriously, man, I think it makes perfect sense if you have the yin and the yang in your life.
Okay.
So you've got a chronograph. You don't need another chronograph. You've got a chronograph.
Okay.
You've got a diver. All that's missing is a GMT.
That's what everybody says. They said the GMT. You got to have one in your collection.
If you're on a budget, you could always get a discount GMT in the Pepsi Diet Pepsi. The Tudor. The Tudor Diet.
If I'm gonna save, if I'm gonna save, I would start saving like soon, and then get it in like 2023. So it'd be 2 years out.
Maybe Tudor will actually release a Coke then.
Look, I would say to you, man, I reckon the Explorer 2, the prices have gone a bit crazy now. They just, everything is crazy, but I got to say that. Irix Guy, thanks for everyone. Got a cut. Great show. Thanks for the, no worries. It's for Watch Therapist. Thanks for the invite. Heading out. Yep, wonderful.
Thank you for joining.
I got to be totally honest with you, man. I think in your case, right, that'd be perfect. Look at Birbinghart. He seems so content. He's got a Rolex, 2 Rolex, and a Tudor. He's just happy. Now, his yin and yang's a bit out because he's got 2 divers and a GMT, right? But I got to say to you, seriously, man, I would seriously say to you, why not? Why not enjoy yourself, enjoy your watches.
Of course.
I reckon they're gonna look. I'd get a GMT. Get a GMT.
Can I ask you?
GMT.
Can I ask you, when you had your Daytona, are two-tone models harder to move on the secondhand market? Like when you had your Daytona, was that harder to sell?
No. That went in minutes.
Really?
Look, any Rolex is super hot,
Really?
But why
That's
do you want
interesting.
two-tone? That's seedy,
That's seedy?
It's like that guy, Hogan's Heroes, Bob Crane.
Seedy. I want a landlord watch.
You got a landlord watch. Look, I tell you honestly.
Oh yeah, I forgot the sub. The sub is the landlord watch.
Look, I tell you honestly, you know what? I think the Daytona itself, you got the Speedy. Speedy, wouldn't it be nice? You got a GMT, a diver, and a chrono. Wouldn't that be just a 3-piece? That's it, man.
Dude, if the Explorer 2 came down to 41 or 40 mil, if they brought it down again, I'd go open another credit card. I'd figure it out to get that watch if it came down in size. I would run out there so fast to get it. It's just they're so thick.
Can I say this to you? If I were you, I would enjoy the 2 you got. Don't look at.
Oh, for sure. There's no question.
Enjoy. The 2 are amazing. You got. Yeah. We're never happy. You know that? We're never happy. Can I say that to you? We are never happy. JJ, can I say this to you?
Sure.
When it
I'm
comes
never
to
happy.
cars, I'm never happy. I'm never ever happy. You know what?
I'm pretty happy.
I think the answer is you just got to enjoy what you got, man. You are so lucky. Look at this young guy. He's got a beautiful Porsche. You got a sub. You got a speedy. Man, life is good.
Life is good. Life is very good. Yeah, I guess I'll hold. I mean, I am gonna hold off, but it was
I
just
think really
throwing
just
around the
enjoy
idea.
what you got. That's what I love about Birmingham. I'm more jealous of Birmingham and you because you just got simple little things. Two or three watches. I wish I could have 2 or 3 watches.
Oh, you can,
really-
Arch. It's just gotta hurt.
It's funny how we buy these things to try and make ourselves happy. I got to be honest with you. You've got some amazing pieces there, guys. I tell you now, JJ, are you happy with your collection?
Yeah, I'm happy. I am thinking about possibly just tightening up a little bit as far as like, you know, a new watch comes in, maybe take one out
Yeah.
and not buy another one unless I get rid of one. Pretty much, I have to like it more than the 12 I have now to get it. You know what I mean? Not just buy it for
Yeah.
the sake of buying it, because it's getting to a point where it's like, all right, can't really go. I don't really want to go over 12.
No.
You know.
No, I completely get it.
But other than that, no, I'm very happy. I mean, I could tighten up and sell a couple and get some, you know, upgrades. You know what I mean? Like, let's say if I do get a Patek, I don't mind, you know, selling 1 or 2 off to get the Patek that I don't really need. You know, I have a lot of doubles. You know, I have 3 divers. You don't really need 3 divers.
Yeah.
So I could tighten up a little bit as far as just like, you know, having a little better variety, but I'm very happy with it though. I like it.
What I find the answer to happiness is not to stay in one spot forever. You know, I honestly, I don't know if cars are really it. I love cars. I've had cars, right? And I look back and I'm really glad I don't have something that gets damaged or scratched or makes you angry, you know.
Right.
I remember when I had fancy cars, then I went on hard times and I was driving an X-cab. And you'd park it and people would park away from you because I was the one they'd park away from. It was amazing. I thought this is just because you they think you're not a careful person because you've obviously made a few mistakes in life. They think you've made some very big mistakes.
I do that too. I'll park far away from a car that's all smashed up. Because they don't care. They'll open their door. They'll slam it right into the side of your car. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care at all. In fact, they get a great joy out of doing it to you.
Right, especially if it's a nice car.
But I got to tell you, seriously, I think honestly, guys, you got to be understanding these material goods that's not the answer. Like in Birmingham's case, if he got a chronograph, the world's not gonna magically resolve itself. You've got to have that own. Like, look at me. I'm thinking about buying a $10,000. That's ridiculous. A ridiculous watch box. $10,000. That is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can never do that.
You're better off to buy another watch
Birkin.
for $10,000, don't you think, or not?
Of course. Yeah. I got a box for $100 on eBay. It looks fine.
But it's Louis Vuitton, Archie. Louis Vuitton.
So what does that mean?
You're not helping Tim.
Well, when I said I need help with this two-tone, Archie said, think about it. It's going to be so unique.
Oh, you're returning the favor.
Look, I got to tell you, seriously, man, it's, I got to say, I think to be honest with you there, you got to work this out yourself there. I don't know what the answer is, Tim. I don't know.
It's
The answer
hard
is
to-
two.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, man, you know what? I honestly would love to see JJ get a Porsche just to make you happy, JJ. Have you been in a drive? Wait, you got to go for a test drive. You got to go and hunt it out first.
Yeah,
See if
I
you
actually
really
found
like
one
it.
I found one I like at a pretty good price. It's a 2014 though. That's the only thing. I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks like it's brand new. I can't tell the difference, but 2014. It's
How
got
much?
like, they're asking. Hold on, I'll pull it up right now. They're asking 62.5. It's a 2014 Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet rear-wheel drive.
What color?
Okay.
It's gray, like a medium gray with a bright red interior and a black top.
Tinge green.
Ooh.
Tinge of green.
A tinge of green in it?
No tinge of green. It's got 70,000 miles though.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Look, I would say, JJ, man, I've got to tell you, this is hard, you know. The watches, cars. What do you want? What do you want? Lolex, you got a watch and a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have more watches and no Porsche, or you love your Porsche? Tell me this. What
No
is it
way.
that the Porsche, what does it do for you? Tell me this. What does it do that's just amazing?
I just love it. I don't know what to tell you. I would never choose more watches over my car. No way.
Arch,
way.
would you rather have the same year car for 62.5 with 70,000 miles, or for 80,000 with 24,000 miles?
I'd pay the extra.
Right. Okay. And I'm sure you could talk them down a bit more too. You know.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, the thing is, eventually in life you realize you're not going to live forever. You know this?
No, really?
Money's to be enjoyed. Watches are for enjoyment. You got to start saying, hang on a minute, what's going to really happen here? What am I going to really do? And I mean, you know, you just got to work this out. Tim wants to go on a 5-month vacation.
That's right.
You're
You
not
on a
serious,
5-month
are you?
vacation?
Hike.
5-month walk. Hike.
A walk. It's a walk
What
from.
does your wife say about that? Like, what does your wife say?
She doesn't know yet.
Let's be honest. She's not really happy to see me.
Sorry?
It's gonna be great for her. She'll have a vacation from me.
How do you know she doesn't like to see you?
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe general attitude, the cold shoulder.
She just cooked you French fries. What do you mean?
Yeah, she
Oh,
just
yeah,
made
yeah,
you
right.
French fries. I mean, they're no chicken tenders, but
Yeah.
It's like a patty.
What is that, poutine?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's potato with onions and cabbage.
That's
She
not
invented
French
this
fries.
thing. I don't know.
You're
Maybe
home.
she saw it on Instagram or something.
Saw it on
Does it taste
Oprah.
good?
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Surprisingly.
Guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. I want to say to you guys, what are your dreams? The car thing. You know what? Eventually in life, you're not going to live forever. Look at Prince Philip. He died 99, right?
that's a pretty
It's
long
kind of
time.
forever.
It's very good.
That sounds like forever.
He looked like a zombie. Man.
But I mean, seriously, man.
Which
eventually
watch
you're
did
gonna
he die
have to start-
on the wrist with?
I'm not sure.
You see, that's the problem. It wasn't a Patek. Because if it was a Patek, we would have known. Nobody cared. Because
Nobody.
had a shitter on
I
it.
tell you what, seriously, man. You want to have a bit of zest in life. What is it that makes you happy? You've got to work this out. It's the excitement. You want to have some fun, man. You got to have the fun.
You gotta enjoy yourself.
When he was a kid, Rolex wasn't Rolex.
Oh, yeah.
JJ, go and test drive a 911 just to see if you like it or not. Why don't
And make
you
a
go
video.
drive it?
Make a
You know what?
YouTube
You got a Mercedes. You got an E400, right?
Now I have the
E300.
300. Yeah, I used to have
Yeah,
the 4. Now I got
you go to the Porsche dealer and say, I want to see what it's like. Take it for a drive in it. Go and see if you like it first.
Yeah, I went
that's
to
what I'm gonna do.
I went to the Porsche dealer in a Mustang, and I was
Yeah.
what, like 26? Gives a
Yeah.
shit.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not worried about that. I
Oh,
would go
okay.
there. And I just
I
gotta
think-
go over there and do it.
I think you got to see whether you like it or not. If you like it, go for it, man. Go for your dreams. Go for it. You know what? You can take the Birminghard way of life. You know, pay cash, pay cash,
The
baby
boring way.
steps.
Yeah, but he has other fulfillment. Arch, he has 4 kids
And you
to
know-
take care of and everything. You know.
Dave is so nasty. Dave Ramsey's so nasty. One guy still had a credit card. He wanted to do a debt-free scream. Dave wouldn't let him do a debt-free scream because he used a credit card to pay for gas every week. I mean, jeez,
Oh, that's stupid.
Christ.
Because
You know
you know
what,
what it is? He appeals to people who don't have any self-control. I think credit cards are a beautiful way to build your credit and leverage your money to make more money. I think he's crazy to get rid of
Yeah.
all his cards. If you're careful with them and you use them right, like all mine are on automatically paid a statement balance every month. They automatically get paid.
But
So
JJ,
they never get money off me ever.
JJ, you know who pays for those benefits that you get?
The people who pay interest.
Exactly. People who
Right.
don't have self-control. Because
Right.
that's how they're designed. They take from people, they design credit card in such a way so that people who have no self-control will not be able to control. And then they transfer that money to you via points. I mean, it's
The only thing I'll give
it's really
I'll give
evil
Dave-
system.
The only thing I'll give Dave Ramsey where he's right about credit cards is it's easier to spend money than when you actually have to pull it out of your pocket and pay. It's much easier to swipe 10,000 on a for a watch or something
That's the whole
than,
point.
than to go to the
But you
bank,
know
pull
what?
it out.
You know what? If this watch makes you feel good and happy, does it matter?
Enjoy yourself. You gotta enjoy yourself.
Dave Ramsey wants everybody to be miserable and pay off their credit cards.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's probably partying with hookers, doing cocaine. Who knows what
Exactly.
he's
He
doing.
doesn't show what he's doing behind the scenes.
No, but he says you have to live like there's no tomorrow, so
It's
you can live like there's no tomorrow. Isn't that right?
Dave
Birmingham?
Ramsey is
I think it's live
entertainment,
like no one
guys.
else, so that later you can live like no one else. I don't think it's
Yeah.
I don't think it's
So-
a YOLO philosophy.
So when you're 65 and your dick doesn't work anymore, then you could have to fun. You gotta suffer till then. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. You gotta have balance the whole way through.
Now, anyone doing a live show next? What's going on, guys? Tell me who's
JJ's
next.
doing the after show.
Do you guys want me to do an after show? I could do an after show. I could do that.
Whatever you want, guys. Whatever you want.
I gotta use the stupid StreamYard. I spent all this money on the StreamYard here.
Gotta get
No
bang per
worries.
buck.
Bang.
Quack,
per
There
quack.
we go, JJ. JJ's got a show after this. That's great. It's great to have you. Look, I think the thing is, guys, you got to remember, it's not the watches that makes us happy. It's the little things, okay? It's the little things that make us happy. Like we like to. It's thinking about it. The cogs are turning. I'm not going to buy a $10,000 watch box, but it's just the idea you could. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like Tim's not going to buy a two-tone Explorer 1.
That'd be
It's
mad.
the fact he could if he want. You know what I mean? It's just the craziness.
Absolute madness.
You gotta
At the
Start
end
an
of the day-
Instagram channel.
At the end of the
Start
day,
an Instagram
guys,
channel. Two-tone
gotta-
Tim.
two-tone.
Oh,
I
that'd
gotta
be
tell
great.
the
you
money
guys,
back. Get
you
the
gotta have fun with your watches, man. You seriously, I mean, everyone's so. You gotta have some fun.
Yeah, what's the point?
Like-
That's the whole point of it, no? To have a little fun with your
Yeah, yeah.
that's why we're in this hobby.
Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this baby up. I love you, Zor. Be happy.
I'm just gonna drop the link, Arch, for the fellas who don't
Yeah.
have it for the live
Yeah,
stream.
yeah. Drop the link. Drop
The
the
link
link.
is in the
Drop it
chat,
a couple
boys.
times. Drop it
There
a
we
couple
go.
times, JJ. Drop it a
Thank
couple
you, sir.
times.
Thank you. It's in there.
Yeah. I got to tell you guys, be happy because you know what? You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know. And
Right.
when are you going to start wearing this stuff? This is the problem. You've got to enjoy it now. Enjoy it now. Enjoy it now, Tim.
Thank you. Gotta
Okay,
enjoy
guys.
the body while I still have it.
See you tomorrow. You eat your food there. Have fun.
Thank you.
And JJ, go and test drive it. Lolex,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
my advice to you, man, just enjoy what you got. You've really and Burbing Hard, you know what, Burbing Hard?
What's up?
I'm gonna go buy that Daytona tomorrow. I'm gonna just show up with a credit card.
Yeah.
Like, do you have it or not?
Burbing
You have it or
Hard.
not?
The Daytona's banger.
I think look, you're happy, that doesn't matter. As long as you are happy, that's all that matters. Only you can set the boundaries. But you got some nice watches, man. You got more than enough. I tell you what, more is less. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow.
Good
Later,
show,
guys.
Arch.
Thank you, guys.